Hey there everyone, it's Val and welcome back to Tolkiencraft II, the tour. I realized that I forgot to, yesterday when I did the tour, to tell you that we had a map reset. And, well, we're starting again. But I'm not starting exactly entirely from scratch. I did bring over what was on my person, and I also brought over most of what we had collected, to this new map using the backpacks that we had. I gave myself extra backpacks in creative, which I promptly threw away once I was established in the new map. That's why yesterday I started at the top of the Rogue's Tower instead of in the dungeon beneath it. So, there you go. Alrighty, let's get back to today's tour in which I show you nifty new stuff. Yes, we are in a strange new location. This is the new base. And we are on a high plateau area here, which is pretty cool, which I will show you. And we went straight south from the town. This is outside the borders of what is stomped on whenever we have a mod pack update with the map. So in theory, I'm going to be able to keep my base here and I can start building stuff. So guess what? I've started to build stuff. But first, I'm going to do a quick flyby in the form of a bat. A little squeaky bat. Squeak! Hey-ya! There we go. I didn't look like Steve, did I? Katana is saying I had a wrong face, so I'm not sure what she means by that. But as you can see, we have an awesome location. We were really lucky because basically right at the place where I wanted to set up a base, we already had a barn here. And so I don't have to build it. It's going to get replaced by something else at some date in the future. And I'm also eyeing that mountain over there for a building, a more ambitious project. Don't know what it's going to be exactly yet, but it has its possibilities. So let's get back inside and I will show you what I've been working on the inside. This building, when we got here, didn't have the lights and it didn't have nice steps coming up to it. And there wasn't really, it looks like whoever used to live here just kind of abandoned it, took everything out except for, you know, some stalls. And so I've turned it into a nice home. I think it's pretty cool. Got a little bit of basic storage up here. This is going to move downstairs once I get a proper storage room built. Don't have everything moved over from the Rogue's Tower. Over time, I will bring it over. And down here we have the start of the mine shaft. The mine shaft goes down pretty deep. Each floor is going to be 6 high, and then the 7th is block is the floor. I have color-coded them with different colors. And then we'll come back up to that one. I'm just going to show you how many floors I've got done of the mine shaft itself. I ran out of these lights. I'm going to have to make some more. I have to raid the dungeon for glowstone, however, in order to do that. Because I want to get low enough that we get down beneath the plateaus so that I can actually do some branch mining. Because we need resources. I can't do too much in terms of building without resources. So let's get back up here. We were at this level? Yes, there we are. That's why I color-coded them with a different wood. And here we have our smeltery. I'm currently cooking up a bunch of grout, so we can start building our smeltery. And it should be a nice tall smeltery. I don't know if it's going to be the max size or not, because I can't remember off the top of my hand, off the top of my head, not my hand, what that is, the height. But we'll make it 6 high and see how much capacity we get out of it. I'm also going to build a Tholmcraft room next because I think we're going to be using Tholmcraft for doing making some golems and doing some harvesting. That's a little bit longer of a project. I also want to look into Botania. It's a new mod and apparently it has well, you use flowers as power, which sounds kind of strange, but I've just done very basic research in enough that I know that I want to start using all those fancy flowers out there to do something with them. And hopefully tomorrow I'll have a chance to watch a few videos on it so I can see exactly what Botania will let me do. And see if it is exactly what we're looking for. Isn't that gorgeous? What a nice view. Wow. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tour. Hope to see you in the stream. I'll see you later. Bye.